Hello, my name is Kanini Mutoni. I was born on the 25th of October 1975 here in Nairobi, Kenya, and I have just recently been named a Young Global Leader by the World Economic Forum for 2014. The World Economic Forum bestows this honorable award to young individuals below the age of 40 who have made an impact in terms of their leadership, in terms of their example, in fields of business, entrepreneurship, and politics. I am completely honored to have received this award. For a woman, education is like the wings of an eagle. Without an education, you cannot fly. I am so honored to be able to fly because of my education and the belief that my parents had in me as a child and the effort that they made in educating me, which is a very different story from so many young girls around this country and around the rest of Africa.
The Vanessa Grant Trust, with the full support of the Kenyan Ministry of Education, are sponsoring the development of a leading secondary boarding school for girls. The school will eventually cater for about 420 girls, with each year group having 3 classes of about 35 children for the 4 years of Kenyan secondary education.
My family story is a very interesting one. I grew up with parents who had no idea when their birthdays were. I used to wake up in the morning as a child and make up birthdays for my mother and my father. They were unfortunate enough not to know when they were born because their parents were illiterate and could not read or write. For me, this is one of the saddest things, to not know when you were born. I am only one generation away from this. I am educated. I am literate. I finished my secondary school education here in Kenya. I went to university here in Kenya, and I then completed my master's in a prestigious school in London. I've been so fortunate enough to have worked in the banking halls in Geneva, Switzerland, in New York, in London, and most recently, as part of the World Economic Forum Award, I was lucky enough to meet a couple of presidents from around the world.
One of the main reasons for the school's extraordinary growth is the number of strong students who the school has been able to identify from poor backgrounds. These students' schooling has been made possible by many people having generously sponsored one or more girls. Our fundraising vision is to enable a significant proportion of able girls to benefit, who otherwise would never have had the opportunity to proceed beyond primary school, either due to an inability to pay fees or an expectation of an early marriage. The aim of the school is to provide a facility second to none in Kenya, delivering the Kenyan curriculum with particular emphasis on excellent IT and science facilities and quality teaching standards throughout. The school focuses on leadership with integrity within a Christian framework. Many donors have sponsored particular aspects of the school, funding a science lab, contributing the cost of one or more computers, or paying for the furniture for a classroom.
What impresses me most about the girls is high level of discipline that the girls have, the self-drive. They are able to do things when they are given guidance.
So the advice that I have for all the girls leaving school is have confidence, have self-confidence, and most of all, have self-respect. With this, you'll be able to go to greater lengths. With this, you'll be able to achieve a lot more than when you just go blindly into the world.
More funds are now needed to complete the building program and, most importantly, to fund bursaries.
Sponsoring a girl is important because it is like educating the whole village, and this actually eliminates poverty.
As Michelle Obama said, don't ever underestimate the importance you can have, because history has shown us that courage can be contagious and hope can take on a life of its own.